major research initiative is underway at the University of California, Irvine that explores the future design of California communities. California communities are on a path to become sustainable in their use of energy, water, natural resources, food, and waste. Guidance is needed to achieve sustainable practices for both existing communities as well as new communities. All aspects of energy, water, agriculture, and waste stream flows must be considered. Transportation systems from automobiles to public transit to the transport of freight must be addressed, including the links between each. The campus of the University of California is serving as the field laboratory for the research. It is rich in both a renowned research center in advanced power and energy, and a platform of major technologies to achieve sustainable operation. People live, work, dine, and commute to and from the UCI Field Sustainable Community Laboratory. UC Irvine leads the way, with the most LEED buildings of any university campus in the nation. Stem Cell Research Institute, Environmental Institute, Humanities Gateway, UC Irvine Student Center, Bren Hall, Anteater Recreation Center, Anteater Instruction and Research Center, Pullover Day 2 Student Apartments, a microgrid, comprised of 9 12-kilovolt circuits, serves as the electrical backbone of the field laboratory. With over 18 megawatts of distributed generation, led by a state-of-the-art 13.5 megawatt gas turbine engine and a 5.6 megawatt steam turbine, as part of the campus central plant, these generators not only support the provision of electricity, but also help meet the cooling and heating requirements. Many buildings draw water for cooling, heating, and domestic hot water from the cold and hot water loop system supplied by the central plant. The UC Irvine Field Laboratory has one of the largest thermal energy storage capabilities in the nation that allows for efficient and cost-effective management of energy resources, and is also partnering with Ammonix to deploy and study the impact of concentrated photovoltaics on microgrids. Two panels totaling 113 kilowatts are installed with the potential to expand to 16. The UC Irvine Field Laboratory has solar photovoltaic panels installed on the roofs of 12 campus buildings, totaling over 890 kilowatts of generating capacity. The multi-purpose science and technology building is of particular interest for more than its role as a showcase for roof-mounted photovoltaics. First, this building's design represents a common architecture that is duplicated around the nation for business parks. Second, the building will be the location for an advanced, high-efficiency 300 kilowatt fuel cell, with the heat of the fuel cell powering an absorption chiller to provide building cooling. In addition to resources within the microgrid, the field laboratory is complemented by the following. First, ZEVNet, which stands for Zero Emission Vehicle and Network Enabled Transport. Second, state-of-the-art electric vehicles. Third, the UC Irvine Hydrogen Fueling Station. And finally, the Orange County Sanitation District. We begin with ZevNet, the shared use station car program connecting the field laboratory with the multimodal Irvine Transportation Center. The Irvine Transportation Center acts as a hub for connecting passengers with trains, buses, and personal transport. ZevNet provides a unique personal transport option whereby vehicles can be utilized by multiple users every day. Vehicles include state-of-the-art battery electric vehicles, plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, and hydrogen-fueled fuel cell electric vehicles. The UC Irvine Field Laboratory is home to the most heavily used hydrogen fueling stations in the world. In 2011, 5 different automakers used the UC Irvine hydrogen station. Usage continues to increase each year as manufacturers introduce new vehicles and expand their current fleets. Not too many miles away, a very special technology is being demonstrated at a very advanced hydrogen fueling station using a concept conceived at the National Fuel Cell Research Center. At the Orange County Sanitation District, hydrogen is being extracted from a 300 kilowatt molten carbonate fuel cell to power hydrogen vehicles. The fuel cell is fueled by biogas from the processing of sewer waste. Today, fuel cell vehicles can fuel up with biohydrogen. The project is a partnership with Air Products and Fuel Cell Energy and funded by the U.S. Department of Energy, the California Air Resources Board, and the South Coast Air Quality Management District. An integral dimension to the UC Irvine Field Laboratory is the connection between the UC Irvine microgrid and the Southern California Edison grid. The interaction between the microgrid and utility grid is a profound element in the design of sustainable communities in the future. UC Irvine has enjoyed a long-standing relationship with Edison, including the current Irvine Smart Grid Demonstration or Is Good project, an $80 million initiative to create the largest smart grid research platform in the country that will span from a major 66 kilovolt substation at Newport Beach to UC Irvine and into the Irvine community. Lessons learned from the UC Irvine community can be extended to other existing communities like this city of Irvine, or scratch-built communities such as the Great Park neighborhood. The Great Park neighborhoods will follow the master plan tradition of the city of Irvine. The new development will be home to 5,000 families. 5 million square feet of space is set aside for commercial and other uses, including several education institutions. Achieving a sustainable community design with today's combination of infrastructure systems, public policies, and technologies is difficult if not impossible. Immediate challenges are: 1. The current grid infrastructure is not designed for generation at the distribution level. 2. Technologies to manage intermittent renewables are not without challenges. And 3. The grid is further challenged by the impending charging of electric vehicles. To address these important issues, the UC Irvine Field Laboratory builds upon a rich history with both a renowned research center in advanced power and energy and a platform of major technologies to achieve sustainable design criteria. The UC Irvine Field Laboratory is the focus of the California Energy Commission Renewable-Based Energy Secure Communities Initiative, known as RESCO. Goals are: 1. Thoroughly characterize and analyze the energy, transportation, water, and waste infrastructure of the UC Irvine community, and thereby enable an increased penetration and utilization of renewable energy resources. 2. Establish an energy infrastructure roadmap for the UC Irvine community that will maximize the deployment and utilization of renewable energy resources while satisfying reliability criteria, enhancing and sustaining power quality, and minimizing the cost of electricity. 3. Establish a roadmap for communities who aspire to develop energy infrastructures that maximize the deployment and utilization of renewable energy resources, while satisfying reliability criteria, enhancing and sustaining power quality, and minimizing the cost of electricity. 4. Help identify the issues that are important for policymakers and industry leaders to address the implementation of renewable-based energy-secure communities throughout the state of California, the nation, and the Earth as a whole.